So, what are the main quests we have to do now? The map chamber. Report to Professor Fig. We've got this assignment and this assignment. Acquire and use a venomous tentacula. Acquire and use a mandrake on multiple enemies simultaneously. We've got a venomous tentacula, but we don't have a mandrake. Oh. I guess we could just do the map chamber now, level 10. I think this one seems to be fairly close. The map chamber. I might do the prerequisites for the assignments maybe off camera, because they seem to be very, not very interesting. Like, go and purchase this and use it against a few enemies and that's it. Like, nothing too special.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. Nearly Headless Nick asked me to get some rotten roast beef from the kitchens.
Rotten roast beef?
Yes, I thought it was odd too. But then, we took the roast beef to Sir Podmore of the Headless Hunt, and...
You met the Headless Hunt? That must have been interesting, to say the...
Yes. And then I had to find Richard Jackdaw's head in the pumpkins so that he'd tell me about how he died.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
The map chamber.
The room is called the Map Chamber, by the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw get the pages from the book?
Evidently, Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
To think it was beneath us all this time. This looks promising. A map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
That's pretty cool.
If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend, see now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the Map Chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability. the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the Portkey, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until perhaps now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look?
The trials.
I know that tower. It's not far. You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
Okay.
I'll find you at the tower as soon as I can.
Until then, be careful, and do not tell anyone where you're going.
Okay, the map chamber, done. So that's the tower, that's where we're going. Doesn't seem like it's too far outside of Hogwarts. Meet him at the tower. Okay, before we do this tower mission, let's just double check what the level requirement would be. This is level 11, so we're still easily on par with the leveling system. But I think maybe I should focus a little bit more. Acquire and use a venomous tentacular. Have I actually got one of those though? Hang on. I do, here they are. Oh no, that's a jumping thing. Here, venomous tentacular. That when deployed, shoot acid at nearby enemies. Okay, so we can easily use one because we've got them now. What was the other requirement, actually? Acquire and use a mandrake. We haven't found one of those yet, but I'm sure it's not that hard to find. But we can go to J. Pippin's Potions and do this Maxima Endurus, and then we get the Pulsar. We can actually smash these two out probably pretty quickly as soon as I find out where to find a Mandrake. So I might do the prerequisites for these assignments maybe off camera, and then when we start the next part, we can just get them straight away, complete both these assignments, and then we might start with Professor Fig at the tower. Sounds like a plan. Okay, welcome back everyone. We have just finished a few things that we needed to do for the assignments that we had available. So if we look at quests, we've got 3 assignments that we actually have to do right now. Acquire and use a focus potion, acquire maxima and endurance potions and use them simultaneously. That is for Professor Sharp. Then we got one from Mrs. Kogawa. And we just had to pop balloons around the Quidditch arena. It didn't take too long, pretty mundane, but that was part of this assignment. And she's going to teach us the Glacius spell. And Professor Garlic, that was using... Hang on. We just went into the Forbidden Forest and we used this on an enemy and this on an enemy. It really wasn't that too spectacular. We just dropped them on the ground and they attacked for a little bit and that was it. So, now that we've done these assignments, or we've at least completed the prerequisites to do them... Oh, we might have to go inside actually to find where she is. Wait, do we? No, we're going to go over here. Yeah, now that we've completed the prerequisites, we can go and complete all these assignments, get them out of the way with, and then hopefully continue on with the main mission.
How did you get on with those tasks?
Madam Kagawa, I completed the list of tasks you assigned.
Wonderful. I trust you became more familiar with your broom through the process?
Yes, Professor.
That's good to hear. Keep it up, and perhaps one day you'll have a spot on the Quidditch team. If Black ever permits Quidditch again. Well, with those tasks out of the way, let us get started. Glacius.
Let's learn it.
Pay attention to your wand work.
Oh, the next yellow spell.
Well done. I'd recommend that you practice your new spell here in my office before taking it out into the world.
Okay, I guess we'll assign it to this right one. So we will click on this. Go to the right. Come up here. And do that. Hang on, let's just see what it does. Glacius freezes enemies, increasing the damage they take from follow-up attacks. Okay, could be useful. It's a control spell.
There you go. Catching on quickly.
Nice. Oh, that's it? Okay, she has nothing more to say to me. Then we'll bail. So now we've got 2 other assignments that we have to complete. One, I think, was with Mrs. Garlic. Yeah. Locate on map. We have to attend her class during the day. It's over there. I'm not too sure how this final assignment's going to work, because apparently I had to use 3 different types of potions. But I'm not sure if I meant to use them before class or... yeah. Oh, true. We have to pass some time. Alright, hang on. Okay.
Arresto momentum, the slowing charm. It allows you to freeze objects or people in midair. Simply complete a few tasks and then come and see me.
Oh, she's got another assignment. Really? There we go. Plant some and make some. Can we harvest this? Not quite yet. Nothing else here. Okay, so... did she actually teach me anything? Return to Professor Garlic? Hang on, let's activate the quest first, because we didn't do that, and it might make it a little bit easier to see where we're meant to be going. So we just gotta have a chat to her.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Wingardium Leviosa. Use spell unlocked. Levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa can levitate and move objects, control its position with your movement, and use that to fine-tune its distance and rotation. Oh, interesting.
Well done! Feel free to practice Wingardium Leviosa here in the greenhouse. I've set some crates out for you in the next room.
What type of spell is it though? Hang on. It is a... Oh, here. It's one of these blue ones. So we'll put it on the third thing down here. There we go. Okay. Now what? So this Kagura lady has another one. Practice flying near the spires. Practice flying near Keenbridge Tower. Arresto Momentum. We could do that as well, I guess. We'll do this one first, though, because I've got all the potions that we needed to do it. I'm guessing I just have to use the potions in front of him? Because there's not a specific location for it. Alright, you know what? Let's use the potions now. So it's Focus is the first one. This one. There we go. I think that just means my skills come back quicker. Or like no cooldown or something. I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it reduces the cooldown of my spells. So there we go. We've used them. Now we need to use Maxima and Endurus at the same time. So Endurus is here. Oh, we don't have a Maxima yet. Brewing time 30 seconds. Oh, if it's only 30 seconds, and we've got the stuff for it, then we may as well just go to the room of requirement, sit there for 30 seconds, wait till it's finished brewing, and then we just use them all at the same time. Here we go. Okay, we got it. Maxima Potion. Now let's use them both at the same time. This one. Endurus. Now quickly get the other one.
Excellent.
Attend potions class during the day. So it was literally as easy as that. Getting the potions and using them. So where is the class though? Oh, it's here. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard. Now, I don't know if it's daytime or nighttime. I guess we'll find out. Ah, cool. Return
How
to
are your
Professor
assignments
Sharp.
coming along?
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now.
I think this
If you'd like to
pushes them
practice,
away.
and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
First, we'll put it on. We'll use it on this one. X. Where are the books?
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Oh, do I have to use it again?
Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
No, that's it. I think he showed me what he wants to show me. So this has been completed. So we could go and do this one now. Practice flying near the spires and practice flying near Cambridge Tower. But I think we're going to head on over and do Percival's Reckham's trial. Look how many side quests we have now. We've got so many of these things. A lot of them are probably going to be relatively mundane. Just like, go and collect this for me and you gain a bunch of experience and that's about it. So we'll see. Maybe we will dive into a few side quests along the way, because I can imagine some of them probably lead to learning a new spell or two, but we'll have to see.